Bend lower.
No.
Ah. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm finally going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and this is the look that I wore in my influencer Voxbox review as well as my giveaway announcement video, and it was a very colorful spring look. I even showed it to you guys on Instagram. If you don't follow me yet, please do follow me so you can see pictures in advance and like stuff that I've been doing on a day-to-day basis. Well, anyway, this is the tutorial, and before we start, I am going to show you the different palettes that I used just to clear everything up, and I will still name them while the tutorial is going on. So first of all, I used this Maybelline New York limited edition palette, and it looks like this, and I mentioned that this was given to me by a friend, and I really do like this palette a lot. I've been using it this month quite a lot, especially these two colors right here. And I love that there are 8 colors in this really compact palette, so I really like this. This was $6.39, so it's called the Bright Side, and it's actually safe for sensitive eyes. And the next one is, of course, one of my favorite quads from L'Oreal, and it's the Infinite Wear Studio Secrets palette in Wood Rose, and it just looks like this. I have to say, this is kind of like the perfect neutral quad for you because you can use the colors for your eyebrows as well as your eyes. So I really like this. And of course, I used my handy dandy cream shadow quad from Revlon, and it just looks like this. And as for pigmentation, it's not really that special, but just as a base, it works quite well. It doesn't really crease that much on me. So those are the different palettes that I used, and before you even mention it on the comments below, I do have a red eyes on my right eye because I have no idea actually. I don't know why it's there. It's probably irritated, but as you can see, if you look at my sclera later on in the video when I do a close-up, you'll see that my sclera has redness on it. It might be the capillaries there that are irritated or something. I did put in something for it already. It's not disappearing. I might have to take a break from wearing contacts for a while, but yeah, so before you even mention it, I know my eyes are red. Baby, look, Louie, look! Yeah! Yeah. She's such a cutie. She's a little rascal. She's a little rascal. She's a Russian blue, so cute. Anyway, enough of our cutie cat. Bye-bye. Go play with the mascara. Okay. So that was our little rascal. Anyway, let's just move on to the tutorial, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment below, as long as they were not addressed in the video itself as well as the blog post. So yeah, just kind of to get that out there. I will be coming up with a lot more videos. I will be doing my May to June favorites. I know it's kind of late, but like I said, I never really wanted to delay my videos. It's just that things happen and I've been really busy, so that's it. Hi, so I'm back, and before you start with your eye makeup, I highly recommend using an eye primer, and I'm just applying a base all over our eyes just so that the powder eyeshadows would blend better and easier since I applied a cream primer. And I'm just using the lightest brown from the Wood Rose L'Oreal palette and applying it a little bit higher than my natural crease, so that would create an illusion of a higher, more defined crease area. And after that, I am going to deepen this area with a darker brown using a smaller crease brush. So just remember, if you want a more defined application, using a smaller brush, a smaller, more stiff brush would give you a more precise application. So I'm just blending it all out just to make it look more less harsh, more or less harsh. And now I'm applying a cream base from the Revlon palette, and it doesn't really matter what color you want to use because I personally believe that this quad is not pigmented at all. So I'm just applying this all over my lid. I am going to use my Maybelline limited edition palette called the Bright Side, and I'm just using this really gorgeous iridescent peachy orange eyeshadow, and I'm applying it all over my lids, and it just looks so pretty with green eyes and even blue eyes and brown eyes. It just kind of catches the light. And I am just defining the outer part with a matte orange eyeshadow, and surprisingly I'm using a lot of colors. I just want to work with a lot more colors these days instead of using browns and maroons. And now I'm using this iridescent highlighting color, which is gorgeous. And everything in this palette is just really nice and pretty. And I'm just applying it on my brow bone, and just to blend everything together so there's no harsh line in between, I'm just applying the highlighter from the L'Oreal palette and just kind of sweeping it over there. And I'm using the same highlighter on my brow bone on my inner corners. I'm sorry if this camera doesn't really look that saturated with color. I don't know. I think I didn't film this in automatic settings. I'm not sure. So now it's time to line our upper lash line, and it's very challenging, I know, especially if it's your first time and you're not used to it, but it only takes practice. So just keep on practicing, and sooner or later you're going to perfect it. Just make sure that to create that really nice natural looking flick, just extend your lower lash line. That will be your guide. And now I'm just using this pencil crayon in electric blue, and this will be my base for the super nice and colorful blue eyeshadows we will be applying later on from the same Maybelline palette. And I'm just applying this on my waterline, including a little bit just below that. And I'm just using this darker blue all over the lower lash line, and I'm going to highlight the inner corners with a lighter blue, which is a little bit more iridescent, which is perfect for catching the light and making your eyes look a little bit more awake and more bright. And roughly you will have this result. And as you can see, there are gaps on our waterline, upper waterline, but we will tightline that later. I'm just proceeding with the mascara and curling my lashes, and then it's your decision if you want to use false lashes or not, but I really do like using false lashes with this look. It just makes it look more pulled together, and it just looks really nice. And since I don't have long lashes, that explains everything. I rest my case. I'm using the Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush lipstick in Clementine, which I featured in my previous favorites video. I don't know if you still remember. I think it was my January favorites one. And it's so pretty. And I just put on my favorite lip gloss as of the moment, and it's the Buxom Lip Gloss in Dolly. And I just like the feeling I get when I apply this because it's a lip plumping gloss. That is it for this look. It's very easy to recreate. It's really nice and fresh looking, and I'd really like you to try it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and also Twitter, and check out my Facebook page. So I hope you like this tutorial, and I will see you in the next video. If you'd like to learn how to contour and highlight using your face shape as bases, then just check out this video.